Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about my fall TBR. So here's just some of the books, but I have 10 in total that I'm aiming to read. I won't get to all of them because I just can't stick to a strict TBR, but I'm going to mention them. So we've got vampire books, dark romance, and romantasy. So before I get into it, be sure to follow me on Fable. I'm active on there. Hallie Y. And so today I'm going to talk about a bunch of physical books that I own because I've read over 100 books this year, but most of them are on the app called Libby, which is like an app where you can put your library card in and you read books. And I read like super fast when I read ebooks, but by December or November, I'm making myself delete that app so I can read all the physical books I have. So it's gotten to that point. So yeah, pretty bad. So before we get into the 10 books on my fall TBR, I have to talk about my one fall recommendation. It's required reading. It is Fan Service by Rosie Danan. Here is the normal cover. You see her in the bookstore, pick her up. And it's required reading, especially if you are a Teen Wolf fan. You're gonna absolutely love it. So this book is about, I believe his name is Devin, the star of a werewolf TV show. He turns into a werewolf, and the only person to help him navigate that is one of his biggest fans, one of his biggest fans of his show. And I gave it 5 stars. I got the special, I think this is Afterlight, edition. So it's just required reading, especially if you love werewolves and you love Teen Wolf or Vampire Diaries. So good, 5 stars. Okay, so I guess we're gonna start with vampire books, which is kinda crazy. So here's the first one, Fang Fiction by Kate Stayman London. So I have a bookmark in here. I got to page, I only got to chapter 2, page 32. So I was enjoying it when I read those first 30 pages, but I just got distracted and read another book. But this is also about a series. Okay, it says this is about the main character's favorite vampire novel. So I'm not sure if they turned this fictional series into a show or a movie or anything, but it is about a girl who learns the characters from her favorite vampire novels are real. So kind of like the flip of this, I guess. But anyway, I only read 30 pages. I don't know a lot that's going on. I don't want to like spoil myself too much, but I was enjoying the writing so far. So if you are a vampire fan who likes books that lean a little slightly more literary, this is for you. It's set in, these are both set in our worlds, but they had that fantastical paranormal element. So next 2 vampire books are by Carissa Broadbent. You can go and watch my birthday book haul video if you haven't already. And that's when I got this. This is The Ashes and the Star-Cursed King, book 2 of the Nightborn duet. Then after this is Shadowborn duet. I don't know if I'm going to continue on to that, to be honest. But I liked the first series. Sorry, the first book. So I want to get to this. I read Serpent and the Wings of Night, the first book, and I read 6 Scorched Roses. So I'm going to make my way onto this. In the first book, I don't know what happens in this one, thankfully. Someone kind of spoiled Serpent and the Wings of Night for me, so that wasn't fun. But it wasn't spoiled too much, or completely ruin my enjoyment of the first book. But in that book, it revolves around a human who has to team up with vampire friends that she makes to survive in a Death Trials game. And it has a strong romance plot in it. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And hopefully I like this one. Also by Chris Broadbent, we have Slaying the Vampire Conqueror. And yep. I don't know. I don't want to know much going into this. So I don't know a lot going in, but I already know I like Chris Broadbent's writing and I love vampires, so I'm excited to read this. Sorry, I don't have anything to tell you about this. I just would rather go in not knowing. A lot of times, not in this case. Okay, it has a description in the dust jacket. A lot of times that spoils the book for me, so I try not to read those. So now fantasy, and then we're gonna end with dark romance. So here we have Paladin's Grace by T. Kingfisher. I think T. Kingfisher might be my favorite author of the year, which is crazy. Like, I only have read Sword Heart, and I already know I love her writing. I wanted more of Sword Heart. The sequel to Sword Heart, I think, comes out at the end of this year. I might be wrong. It's called Daggerbound. Can't remember when it comes out. But in the meantime, I can read. I wonder what this series is called. But book 1 of The Saint of Steel. So hopefully, I don't know why I'm saying hopefully. I'm going to read The Saint of Steel series. It's in the same world as Sword Heart. To describe, I really can't really describe this, but it is about a paladin named Stephen, and I believe he strikes up a romance with someone that he is assigned to protect. So yeah, it's just about a paladin's journey with romance thrown in there. Yeah, I don't know a ton to tell you, so yeah. But I think I'm really gonna enjoy this. T. Kingfisher has a great sort of adventurous writing style with a lot of humor to it, so very excited to get into this series. So the next fantasy is Metal Slinger by Rachel Snyder. This isn't really a fall read, but I'm not a super seasonal reader, so I'll read anything whenever. This, all I know, I've not read the back, is that this society that the book is about lives above water. So I believe they live on like a series of huts that is above the water. And I'll try to read just the beginning of the back. I think the main character metal has something to do with her powers. I have no idea. Try not to spoil myself. So it says people have exiled her adopted community to a life at sea. So something has happened and her community is exiled in sea. She has an intense encounter with an enemy soldier. Now threatens to unwind the fragile coexistence between their people. So I guess she's gonna fall in love with this enemy soldier. If I were to take a wild guess. So yeah, I don't know a lot going into this book, and I'm glad about that. Maybe this is more of a summer read because it takes place above water, but I don't care about that. I'm just excited to get to this. Hopefully it has good action, and I like the politics, and I'll let you know what I think about this. I'm brutally honest about books, especially romantasy, so you will get a tough critique of this from me. So now we have dark romance. I don't know what category to put this book in, but it's Anathema by Carrie Lake. Anathema. I had to look up this word a while ago. it means something that is like widely despised or hated. People say it wrong, anathema, but it's anathema. And this is by Carrie Lake. This is the Sprayed Edge edition. I got this from Target, but you can get it from Barnes. I feel like most of the books Barnes has, but Target has them for cheaper, but whatever. So, I heard about this book from the booktuber Heather McCleary. She was talking about this involves a male lead character who has tattoos on his hand, not on his hand, on his body. And there's a tattoo of a scorpion, for example, that he can remove from his hand and make it 3D and make it into any size that he wants. So it has like horror elements to it. The back of this says, I long to cast those words into the wind and see them carried to a place from where no one would be brave enough to retrieve them, into the depths of those starving trees that would eat them whole. So I think this takes place in the Eating Woods. And the front says, only the vanished know what lies beyond the woods. So, yeah, I want to go in not knowing much. And then the top of the dust jacket says, you see the dead girl, but have you ever stared death in the face yourself? So I think the horror elements of this are the tattoos that come to life, the eating woods, and apparently the main female character can see the dead. So I hope it's not too scary. I should be fine. I'm a scaredy cat, but I think I'll be okay. I actually wanted to read Nocticadia first because I read a sample of that and it was really, really good. But this book released first, and Nocticadia released in like the new hardcovers in December. So I might have to read this first. But based on the sample that I read of Nocticadia, I know she's a good writer. So very excited to get into this. It probably won't be too scary. So the last three are dark romances. So we have God of Fury by Rena Kent. So anyway, I've read God of Wrath, which is in the series, and it was okay. It was okay. So I've heard though that this is the best book in the Legacy of God series. And this series, it's a dark romance series with interconnected standalones. I don't really believe in reading interconnected standalones in order, so I started off with God of Wrath. It was fine. Honestly, there wasn't a lot of plot to that book, so you don't even need to read the other books. So anyway, I think I'm just gonna read this one and then call it quits with the series because this is supposed to be the best one. This is an MM romance. All these books take place on a college campus, and the books involve a secret society. So the back says, Brandon King never thought he was attracted to men. To be honest, he'd never been that attracted to anyone. But that was before he slammed directly into Nikolai Sokolov, a mafia heir known for being a notorious and violent monster. So I don't know. I'm going into this kind of with middle expectations, but apparently this is the best in the series, so hope I like it. Next we have Her Soul to Take by Harley LaRue. I like sprayed edges, so I know a lot of people don't, but I do. This is another recommendation from Heather McCleary, like this one. So this is a spicy, dark demon romance, and it's about a college student who I think she accidentally summons a demon, and then spiciness ensues from there. That's pretty much all I know, but I hope it's a good balance of spice, comedy, darkness. And yeah, I'll be giving a very honest review on this. It seems pretty short, so I'll probably get to this one. And the last book is the Mind S series by Stabby. Can you believe I didn't put it together that it's Stabby? Like, anyway. So this is a series. Is it 4 books? Not sure. Oh, books 1 through 5. C.M. Owens writing as Stabby. So if you know C.M. Owens, there you go. Let me know their books, because I only know about this one. But this is a series of 5 novellas, and all I know is the female lead, she has been wronged in some way, and to get revenge on those who have harmed her, she becomes a serial killer. And then she is simultaneously dating the agent who is on her case. So yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this. Probably most out of everything. I'm definitely gonna like this. But yeah, I don't read a lot of serial killer books, but the nature of like the novellas, I think, will make me really read it really fast. So very excited. So I'm not gonna hold everything, but let me gather books. Here's some of the books I'm gonna read, as I don't feel like carrying them all. Ooh. So thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below what you're gonna be reading this fall. And my next video will be my moving vlog to DC, so subscribe to see that. So thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to read fan service, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.